Whoa, hello. So, I decided to make a video about the rune system, and let's take a look at them in more detail. I made videos about this before, but I feel like I didn't really go in as much detail as I should have. So let's look at this together. It's confusing as heck when you just start out the game, because it confused the heck out of me before for the longest time. And I didn't, it's kind of so confusing that my brain just kind of exploded. If I think about it too much, it's kind of like that. But let's go ahead and look at it together and see what we can come up with. So in the rune system, let's not look at that one. That's not a good example. Oh, actually, it might not be. Well, let's see. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we'll pick a random hero characters and just look at the rune in general. So in the rune what the rune does is basically gives you additional stats to a particular hero. It comes in set, and you have to you have to get the same type of runes in a set of either 4 or 2 to activate this bonus stats. So in this case, let's look at this rune set over here. We got 4 of the critical. If you click on here, Apollo rune, 4 of them together will give you a plus 20 chance of critical hits. And then up here, you see the this is the basic attack speed bonus by 10%, and you need 2 of them to activate that bonus stat. So you click on the runes down at the bottom. Just click on the bonus stat here. It'll tell you 2 in the little bracket right here. I think I have a mouse. Yeah, I have a mouse. No, wait, where's my mouse at? There it is. There's gonna be a little thing that blocks this thing right here, so ignore that. You say it's 2 sets, basic attack speed plus 10%. Okay, so let's go to another one. No, that's not a good one. This one is 4. So 4 sets, energy generation plus 30%. So basically, you have to either collect a set of 2 or a set of 4, or and put it in the slots for the rune for your each hero. In this case, I have criticals and basic attack speed. And the nice part about runes is they do stack. The bonuses, they do stack on top of each other. So for instance, if you don't want to use the critical chance, let's look at Nyx right here. I equipped her with nothing but basically a bunch of bonus attack speed. So we get all 6 of them. So that means you get basic attack speed plus 10%, 10%, 10%, and they all stack on top of each other. So that you can use it that way too. So you can either use in sets of 2, all 6, or sets of 4 and 2 add up to 6. And currently, that's the only sets we have in the game. Maybe there will be new ones in the future. We don't know. But 4 and 6. I mean, 4 sets of 4 or sets of 2 will give you the bonus stat. And this video, I'm not going to talk about which type of rune are the best to use in game. We're just going to basically strictly look into the runes and and analyze them basically. And then, so that's the simple part, okay, is the bonus stats. Now let's go up to it, looking at it a little bit further, and we will see the rune either come in 4 stars or 1 star, 2 star, up to 5 stars. I don't have any 1 stars. I don't have any 2 or 3. All I have left are basically mainly 5s and a couple 4s. So again, you can tell these are 4 stars down here, and up here are 5 stars. So obviously 5 stars is better than 4 stars or anything below. What that means is 5 star basically gives you a much more higher value in the substats. Okay, so what are substats? These, when you click on the rune specifically, these are the substats right here. 5 star will start out with better substat than 4 stars, 1 star. So and then so every time you upgrade your runes, the one that's highlighted on the top here, this is your main. That's like we're gonna call this the primary. Okay, the primary stats. This is the secondary stats. When we refer to the substat, that's the whole thing here. That's the substat. So the primary stat is what the first thing to get upgraded when you upgrade a particular rune. And then every time you upgrade, I believe from level 1 to level 3. The rune will change color to green, and well, let's not get into that just yet. But just remember, every time you click on the rune and you click the upgrade button here, let's go ahead and do that. Just show you guys. Let's go ahead and click upgrade. Cost you 3,000 gold. So you click on the upgrade button, and you can see up on the at the primary, there's a green plus 1.24 additional % to the physical ability power. So you click upgrade, that's what's gonna gain power. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Only costs 3,000 gold. It doesn't matter. And if you click upgrade a couple times, okay. So this is the second time you click. So once you click upgrade again, you see the question mark below. Those question marks will basically means that not only this time you're gonna get 1.24% additional bonus, basically boost for your primary stat. One of your secondary stat, okay, it's gonna be just one. It's gonna be random too. We can't pick. One of them is gonna gain something. That's why there's a question mark in green. So let's click upgrade and see which one gains something. Okay, so critical chance gained by a couple %. So now you can see the rune is in green color. So you keep upgrading it. Eventually, it's gonna turn into blue. And every time it changes color, that's when your secondary stat will get a random boost in one of those. It could be any of these three. So every time you notice a change in color, you will get one random selection to boost one of those secondary stats. And then it goes to purple, I think, and then the last color is pink. I mean, not pink. Pink. In my head, it's pink. It's yellow. It's gold. This is right here. This is level 13 rune, the highest level you can go. You cannot go anything further. It costs you a heck lot of gold just to get this far. So, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit further and make it even more complicated, shall we? Now, if you pay attention closely, each rune has either one dot, white dots, or sometimes known as diamonds. It just depends on who's talking. But you hear somebody talking about diamonds, dots, or white dots, they're referring to the same stuff. So let's just make it simple and call it dots. So each rune has either 1 dot, 2 dots, or 3 dots. So the rune that is selected here, that's in gold, okay? You see, on each corner of the runes, that's where you will find the little dot. Okay, so right here is what I'm talking about, right there, that little white dot. Yep. And then I'll select another one and show you guys. This one has 3 dots. So 1, 2, 3, and then okay, merchant, get out of here. I don't need you this time. And this one has no dots. Okay, and then where's the one with the 2 dots? Here, this one right here at the bottom. It has 2 dots. So what the heck do the dots mean? Most people probably already don't even pay attention to these dots and mislooked at it because they're so small. So basically, if you have 0 dot, let me find something with 0 dots for you and see if that makes sense. Okay, let's go. Okay, this one's 5-star, has 0 dot. So no white dots anywhere along these edges. The corners. So when it has 0 dots, it means that the room, even though it's 5-star, that means you can get the maximum, higher than average. Let's put it that way. Of the stats, the primary stats. But when there's no white dot, that means you only get 1 stat, the primary stat to begin with. When you get 2 dots, okay, let's look at 2 dots. This thing right here next to it has a 2 dot. has 1, 2 dots. Okay, when it has 2 dots, you will gain 2 of the secondary stat when you unlock the runes. Now let's find a 1 dot. There we go. This one has only 1 dot at the corner, so that means it only has 1 of the secondary stat. So the maximum is 3 dots you can have, which is this one, 3 dots. When you unlock the rune that has 3 dots, you will get basically these down here, all 3 lines. So the maximum you can have is 4 lines, with the top line being your primary stat, and that's going to increase every single time you upgrade your runes. And these down here are the secondary stats, where they only will increase every time the rune changes color. And it's random. Not all of them is going to increase, only one of them will be picked to increase at random. So theoretically, yes, it's better to unlock a rune that has 3 dots and 5 stars. But it's extremely tough to do. It's not, I guess it's not extremely tough, but it's gonna take you a long time to collect a whole set that you like, because you have to have a certain shape to fit in certain slots. Sometimes you get the same shape and it's annoying. Yeah. So okay, hopefully I didn't lose my train of thought. But these dots, basically, you want, for most end games player, which they probably not going to watch this video because they already know what the system is about. But they, ultimately, when you have really good heroes and nothing left to do in the game, kind of, you will want to start collecting, grinding for runes with 5 stars, 3 dots. That basically will maximize the amount of stats that you can get for the hero once you use them. But then again, it's pretty tough to get these, especially to form a whole set. It takes me for a long time, just collect something for a certain set, and it's very expensive too. You want to buy them. You can buy them. Let's look at how you can buy them. So you go to this little ship right here in the red. Every day it refreshes, and there you can see 90k, 290, 150, and this one is 490. And you can tell 90k, even though it's 5 stars, it has 0 white dots. This one 290 has 2. This one 150 has 1 dot, and this one has 3 dots. Costs you pretty much $500,000 gold just to get one of those. Yes, very, very expensive. So gold becomes very important in this game later on. At the beginning, it's not so much, but as your hero gains, they max the level, they max abilities. Now the only thing to do on them is basically get the best possible runes for them, and that's where it's going to be very costly. And of course, there are other ways to get, what is this thing right here? Oh, get free stuff. Okay, cool. I like free stuff. So okay, we can collect 60. We're not going to do that now. I don't have time for that. Another way to get runes is, of course, you can get the runes in here, gems, Realm of Legends, and if you beat basically you have, level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you get to the 4th one, basically you click on that and you hold it. It says that's what you're gonna be. There's a chance you can get a random 4-star rune or a 5-star high drop rate, which is nice. And costs you 15 food every time. Used to double every single time you do it, but now it's just 15 all the way, which is real good, because that way you can actually farm for the 5-star runes. Or you can do dungeon dwellers. I don't think I have any to show you guys, but usually when you do some battle, it'll pop up some dungeon dwellers or one of these dungeons, and you just battle them, and there's a chance that it drop you 3, 4-star, 5-star runes. And the dots are random, of course. You never really know. The only way to guarantee the certain dots that you want is to either buy from here. I believe the Lions token shop. Yes, you can actually buy these here too. So you can see there's one right here with 3 dots and one with 2. So you're definitely gonna go with this one. And that's why the price is cheaper too. It's only 50 down here and it's 100 up there. So, and you can also buy them in Siege from the shop, and you see there's a 2 dot and a 3 dot. Of course, 50k versus 90k, that's an insane amount of essence. 90k That ain't gonna ever happen. I never even got past 30. I never got close to 30. I think the most essence I ever have, or trying to collect is about 21k essence, and that's about it. But so yes, I think that's everything to cover about the runes. I know they can get very confusing, especially if you just start this game. But in my opinion, my suggestion is don't worry about the dots. The dot just, yes, if you can get 3 dots, awesome, good for you. But just use whatever you have that's 5-star to begin with. Okay, even though it's 5-star and it's 0 dots, let's just see if I can find one for you. Just look at. Okay, none of them are here. 5-star, 0 dot, like this one right here. Yes, it has 5-star and 0 dot, but you know, as you can always upgrade these, and every time it changes color, it will add one additional secondary stat to it. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. Let me pick a rune that's kind of worth using later on, which I can't think of any at the moment. Let's try this one. Magical penetration. Critical chance. Okay, this one's already got multiple dots on there. Where is critical stat bonus? Where is critical stat bonus? Critical stat bonus. Where you at? No, that's not physical ability power. Is this what? Physical penetration. Like, you know, the one time that I'm looking for it doesn't show up, and I can never remember what the heck. You know, I only know a couple symbols, and most of the others I don't remember what the symbols look like. What is magical penetration? I knew that wasn't it. Critical damage plus 12.5%. Okay, yeah, I'll take this. Let's see. Let's pick this one. Let's just waste some money, okay? Let's waste some gold for the sake of this video. Okay, so this one has physical penetration plus 4.5. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade it and show you guys that you can get the let me move the mouse out of the way. So 1 upgrade, 2 upgrades. Okay, so the 3rd upgrade, you see that question mark on both sides. Hey guys, I got interrupted halfway the video, but anyway, you won't notice. I'm just gonna cut it out. So our next upgrade, let me take this out of the way. It's blocking my recording screen. So our next upgrade will give us a secondary stat as well. So not only, so this time, let's go ahead and do it, and so you can see. So you get a primary stat upgrade and additional secondary stat will appear. See? So if you do this all the way, and as you the next color is blue, so when it changes to blue, you will get the 3rd one down here, and when it changes to purple, you'll get the last, which is the 4th line down here. So yes, even if it has no dots on it, it doesn't mean that you only get one thing on it. As you upgrade it, you'll unlock those secondary stats. Yes, it's definitely nicer to have a 3 dots, because when this is a 3 dot right here, level 1, I have never upgraded, but you get to start out with all of these stats. So but personally, I will, you know, go ahead and use whatever 5-star you have, upgrade them as you go, but it's not worth upgrading it to gold unless you have like something with 5-star 3 dots, because gold costs you about almost $500,000 to get from purple the gold color. It's very expensive, and the whole upgrading process is very expensive. I suggest you probably upgrade your rune up till maybe purple, and then kind of just leave it, unless it's a really good runes and you're going to use it all the time, then go ahead and get it to gold. Or you just have a ton of gold sitting around and just, you know, go ahead and upgrade what the heck you like. So yeah, but don't stress out about the dots too much. Go ahead and use the 5 stars, upgrade them until once you unlock the 4th ability, the 4 substats, not the 4 primary stats. That's when you can stop upgrading the room, if it's only like 1 dots or 2 dots, or, you know, if it's not 3 dots basically. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them if I can. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.